have the minutes from last month. If you look those over. Second. John Francis. And all those approving? Aye. Opposed? It's passed. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman and the committee members. We have two items for your consideration today. The two items regard intersections. One is at Southwest 119 and Portland Avenue. These are safety projects that were submitted to ACOG for federal participation. And when they are safety projects, ACOG provides 10% of annual federal shares to safety projects, which are 100% paid for construction. So the city is just responsible for basically clearing the right-of-way, design, or buying any right-of-way necessary for the project or any utilities. This location basically needs the traffic signal and amenities that goes with it. So a minimal $10,000 is requested for in-house design and also some administrative costs. There's no right-of-way or utilities are involved in this project. And this is on federal fiscal year 2016, which starts after October 1st, 2015. So technically we can go to bid and construction by Oklahoma DOT October-November timeframe.
Second. Those in favor? Aye. Those opposed? Thank you.
Second item is another intersection, Northwest 150th and Sugar Loaf Drive. This is between Penn and May, I believe, and it's another safety project. So all it needs is traffic signals, and it's part of the safety project from ACOG, same time frame as the first project. We are asking $10,000 for basically the in-house design and administrative cost. Any questions I can accommodate.
Good. Okay. Any discussion? Questions? Motion to approve, second. Those in favor? Aye. Aye. Opposed? Carries. Thank you. And we have two items that weren't originally on the agenda of informational items. I believe you've all received handouts for those. And we have someone representing Public Works first. Is that you're going to take care of that as well? Okay.
Okay. June 2015, GeoBond, well, the informational item A, I think, Clint, you're going to handle that.
Good afternoon, everybody. Our GeoBond contract runs through June 15th. For the month of June, we're $27.6 million, and year-to-date, we're $69.8 million. As of June 16th, amounts advertised but not awarded were $3.8 million. And through June 15th, total expenditures were $3.6 million, with year-to-date at $72.5 million. Today, to meet the 85% expenditure requirement, 2013 is at 63%. The 2014 sale is at 16%, and we're already at 3% with the 2015 sale. As this slide represents, our actuals, contract awards and actual expenditures are right at the target the target amount for awards for 2015, which is due to a lot of good work by Public Works, and we appreciate it because we know they put a lot of work into that. And that's all I have, and we can move on to the other items for consideration.
All right, informational item B, you've been handed out basically a report of the fiscal year 2014-2015. There's a lot of items in there because every expenditure in bond program is recorded there. But in summary, we awarded 43 projects for construction last fiscal year. We projected at the beginning of fiscal year, we had 40 projects, so we exceeded that goal. Also, the total project delivery as of end of June 2015 was 73.1 million, and again, the goal was set at 70 million, so we exceeded that goal as well. Among the projects are street widening, resurfacing, we had a court complex building, also there's bridges and other drainage projects included in that list. And again, any questions that you may have on any of these, I'd be glad to answer. And the information item C is moving forward to the fiscal year 2015-2016, which we just started. We have a list of projects that you see. There's a handout. We are projecting 46 projects for this fiscal year. And again, they are projected per quarter, per month. So we are working toward getting those awarded in time and in budget. The total is estimated at $71.9 million. So our goal is again set at $70 million for this current fiscal year.
This is the budget prior to all the money that we've had and unexpected street projects that you have.
Yes, these are basically based on the projects that have been in design and been cleared of right-of-way or utilities, or we are working toward clearing those projects for construction. I don't think these will be, because these are basically planned for going forward, yes. Right. You know, there were some projects affected by the rain. We were hoping to close out some projects in May and June, but because of the heavy rain, they're delayed some by a month or two, but we are finishing them up as well.
I think I might just comment, and Eric Winger, Public Works Director. I mean, a lot of the emergency projects that you see in Oklahoma City, whether they're road washouts or drainage projects and things, there are some that perhaps could be a bond issue project, but those are emergency projects that we're taking care of with other resources and other funds. So not predominantly the bond issue takes care of those.
Any other questions?
Move on to the next item. Is that the total of the new business from you?
All right, item D, and we have provided you a CD for that, so if you want to, have good reading material at night, be my guest. But it is a 2007 GeoBond implementation plan. Basically, it's a comprehensive manual for you, and I'll go through a summary of what's included in that. Basically, an executive summary is provided, which provides you with the total bond amount, which was $835.5 million. And it also breaks down all the propositions. 11 propositions are in the 2007 bond. And the street has the most, about 60%, which is $497 million. And you see the rest. Basically, there are 241 listed projects, but then we have projects like in parks or residential resurfacing, which are broken in different contracts, so you have more locations. So if you look at the entire locations, that's like 416 individual locations. To date, including the 2015 bond sale, we have sold $561.3 million, which is about 67% of the total bond. And the projects that have been completed or under construction, currently 34%, but this number will rise because we have been awarding projects in the past few months and moving forward to next year. So that percentage will rise to 44-45% by next year. As you see, we still have projects that are in design and also some that are in the future that we'll be working on. Based on the forecasts that we received from the Finance and Treasury Department, we could sell the bonds until 2020. It all depends on many factors, but that's the next 5-6 years we will be selling the remaining bonds. And also there's a chart available to you. It summarizes all the propositions and what kind of percentage we are in design or construction or complete, so that totals up each proposition. And then the bulk of the manual basically provide you with budget sheets. Basically, it provides you with a map of the location, the description, and also what the budgeted amount of bond was for the project. And then we have several columns there that shows you the budget and how much been appropriated, how much is remaining. And for instance, this project on the left side, it's the bond fund, is under construction. It's about 60% complete, and we have $150.4 or $150,000 remaining. So we basically are good on the budget. On the right side, some of the projects in bond, we have to advance engineer first by other funds, such as the Municipal Facilities Authority funds. And those are basically, we start the project, we design them, we clear right-of-way and the utilities, and then we sell the bonds, and we purchase the plans from the MFA, and then all the bond construction goes after that. So those are two sets of budget sheets that you will see depending on what project and what stage it is in. Also, there are maps in the manual. We got maps for each proposition, but the map you see on the screen is everything in 2007, which is all streets, bridges, traffic control, drainage, parks, fire, police buildings, libraries, and city maintenance facility. We also have a chart which shows you the bond sales starting from 2008 to present, and also the projected sales in 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. These are based on the forecasts that the Treasury Department has given us. Now, I need to also point out that the future bond authorization, which is looks like 2017, will share the sale with 2007 bond for 3 years, 2018, 2019, 2020. So the numbers that you see at the bottom since it'd be a gradual transition where we sell more 2007 bonds, say in 2018, and then less of 2017 until it, basically is sold out. Unless some other arrangements are made, which we can sell more 2007 and pay it or sell it much sooner than 2020. As far as no, because, a lot of numbers change almost twice a year, but usually around January we get a new forecast from Treasury. So say for next year, 2016 bond, we usually get a new forecast from Treasury in January, and then based on that number, we'll adjust our bond sale. And based on the priority, readiness of projects, many other factors, then we choose those projects. Sure, and there are appendices that, provide you with, and these, I believe, are included in the Bond Advisory Committee manual that we provided to you, but these are also included in here. These are like the Bond Proceed Act highlights. Some of the bond procedures and administrative procedures also is included, including the bond book itself in the appendices.
Great, thank you.
And I'd like to add, Ahmad's team expended a lot of time and effort to prepare this implementation plan. It's a terrific resource for all the information related to this 2007 bond issue, and it's got great visual reports, anything you need to understand the issue, and we just really appreciate his team's effort. It was a great job.
Sure, thank you.
Any items from committee members? Any citizens to be heard? Hear a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second? Okay. Approved? Aye. Opposed? I think that carried. Thank you.